Boop. Alright kids, hello and welcome back to this afternoon's sessions of Factorio. Factorio. Boop 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 Factorio. Alright. Excellent. Excelente. The excellent. Streamed 44 minutes ago. Yeah, I did. Alright, I am Samius and we are playing more Factorio. Let's see. So, we're going to go deep in the titanium, I believe, processing. Yeah. Deep in the titanium processing. And how we're going to do that is, first of all, we're going to pick up whatever is floating around. Where is that section? I thought it was... Oh, it's up down here. Alright. We're gonna put away this stuff, because hopefully we won't need that. I don't know if we need this or not. We'll probably need those. And then, let's see, we'll probably need at least some amount of casting machines, which means we're gonna need a buttload of stone. Alright, so we have 10 and 10 and 10 and 7. And these are casting machines, right? No, those are the furnaces. So let's grab a stack of furnace eye. Yeah, those are different. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and we're going to take a long look at how we currently got titanium kind of glued in place. And then we're going to figure out how we can move it. Right? So right now our titanium is... We have a couple of sections here. We are crushing it, or processing it. We're turning it into this, and then we have like this carbon, and it looks like chlorine gas to make titanium techochloride, and then we're taking that gas, and we are pumping it over here. Is that what's going on? No, that's the nickel. We're pumping it into this liquid over here, molten titanium, and then that gets taken with this nickel ingots, and that gets processed. Wow, that's a lot of steps. That's a lot of steps. All right, let's blow our honker. Now, it is possible that we could just get away with just bringing in the raw titanium still. Like, we could just piecemeal this by bringing it over. And maybe temporarily that would be a reasonable fix. To just call in... Well, actually, do we have one of these set up for that? No. So we could take this guy right here, whoa, no, and turn you into titanium, make you the titanium hold. Let's see, that's this guy. Add titanium right here, and then add, say, like 10,000 titanium. And we're going to do that as like a temporary workaround here. Just keep 10,000 in there. Let's see. That's all hooked up. So that should be this guy. That may actually empty the titanium enough that we don't need to worry about it. But you have you are the titanium exit actually. So maybe we should just not put titanium up here. Let's add titanium up here. Alright. So that 10,000 titanium will come up and work its way out of here, and it should be all good. But so we want to be careful. Oh, just our ball. walls a little bit. Oh, nice. Excellent. Ball adjustment is important. Oh. Alright, let's get back over here. Why is this going an extra step up now? That seems dumb. There we go. That's a little nicer. I see crushed stone coming in. I still don't see my titanium getting ordered. We got a lot of stuff missing. We're missing gold according to this. We're missing slag. We're missing a lot of products. Oh, here comes the titanium. Get out of the way. Shoo. And really, because these are all glued together, they don't need to be on separate trains. They can be on one circuit here. Which is probably part of what gets me in trouble. Something's listed in 2 spots. Because really, this should just be treated as 1 train station instead of 2. Anyway, so this is coming in, that's going out. Boosh. Metric ton of titanium goes that way. Which I think is dandy. Alright. So now we have a temporary band-aid in place, right? So let's start figuring out. We're gonna need nickel. The way we're currently doing it, we need nickel and obviously the titanium over there. So do we have, I think we have nickel being processed somewhere, right? What makes nickel? I guess we just look. I think it's probably this rubitite over here. Yeah, it's making nickel. So we've got how much nickel? We don't have a ton of nickel. But that's okay. But we have a place providing nickel. And we now have a place providing titanium ore. So let's start collecting those 2 things together. And we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. Also, we could finish this, but I think we're just going to let this store up for a little while. And then we'll kind of worry about it later. I want to make sure that I focus on getting this bobmonium cleared up before I worry about anything else. And I got to check Facebook because this guy thingy. Okay, that's not a Facebook post I gotta worry about. Alright. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. So now we gotta figure out where we want to do this processing. So let's just glance back over here. So we need chlorine gas, right? This is chlorine gas. And chlorine gas is mineralized water to make salt. So are we making a shite ton of chlorine gas somewhere? Like up here? Like should we be... Well, we are. Never mind, we need to actually go the other way first. So let's get chlorine gas added to the network. Stick out my thumb on these trains and see if we can get a ride. No? If only there's some sort of way that we could move faster. While we're over here though, I don't want this blinking at me the whole time, so we'll just go take care of it. Boop. How full is this? Not quite. Let's go ahead and, again, just why we're here. Okay. see. We definitely got a work message here. Nope, I take it back. Not a work thing. These need mined out, and we'll probably just put them over there. This, same thing, go over there when the time comes. Alright, so now we have a use for those barrels. What do you guys... Oh, you're bringing me stuff. I'll take it. I like stuff. Also, so we're not that far away. Let's dump this silicone off. Silicone and iron. Why are we keeping silicone ingots in here? Oh. We're not. We just don't have the ability to make this because we don't have any iron coming in. Let's... Yeah, we don't have any... We're not requesting any raw iron, are we? I feel like that needs to be changed. Let's request some raw iron, too. Alright, so this is now spitting out raw iron. You're going to be my raw iron. Pinhole. And then... actually, should we go down? Let's get it over here first, I guess. This is going to be another priority. The middle process first. Alright. So, iron should come in, which should fix the steel. We'll make sure to set that just for that. Alright, so what's going on? This guy should have plenty of... Okay, it's got 10,000 raw iron in here. What's going on? Do we not have enough trains? Do we have trains sitting in the base? No, we do not have trains sitting in the base. It's good. Alright. We'll let that do its thing. We are going to make a barrel ore. And we're going to start barreling some of this. So I knew we had stuff set up to do that. How are these guys? Better? Alright, are you... How close are you to the network? Not that close. It's okay. So right here, we are going to barrel some chlorine gas. Why does this go all this way? Okay, seems odd. So my barrelers, barrel. We are going to request. I don't like how those don't easily touch. Let's request like 500 empty barrels. Insert, and we're gonna make a right angle inserter. And then let's see, you're gonna pick up, chop off at a right angle. Oh no, you're actually gonna drop there. And you're gonna pick up and drop off like that. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna make our barrels happen. You need to be set for fill chlorine, right? I have any barrels on me. And you're going to hold their stacks of 10. So we do 10 times 10 is 100, 200, 300. We do like 500 in here, I guess. Barrels of chlorine gas. 500? Ooh, not 5,000, 500. And then those guys should, they're going to work, so. We've successfully stored 20 or 10,000-ish robots to be upgraded. Of course, so now it is providing those barrels. What's the minimum delivery size on this one? 10,000. So I guess this is gonna have to go down to, or no. So we're going to actually tell it that we are providing it. Alright, so what that's going to do is basically lie to our system, right? Telling it, oh yeah, we have 10,000, but it really doesn't. It's going to go, oh, you only have that many. It's either that or we switch that down to 500 request. And we are now burning these barrels, so... Or using the barrels, which is great. We want to use the barrels. How full are these? Not bad. While we're here, I think we have a centrifuge somewhere, and we did the caloric or whatever processing. Really? We don't have a centrifuge? I bet we do. Maybe we don't. Give me one, please. Because we don't. I cut that for now. And what we're going to do is, now that we have the other process, we're just going to request... Man, I know I'm like doing 100 million things besides what I said I was going to do. I guess we'll just put a power pole up here somewhere. Alright, I guess we'll put a power pole, or we'll just do it right here. Alright, you are going to... Is that no? Oh, it's not on the network here, though. Oh, I hate you. Alright, can I put it here? Do we have power here? We still don't have power. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. So we're empty. What is it? There we go. There we go. I don't have a bunch of extra uranium or anything, so there you go. Alright, and that should just basically eat those. It doesn't even matter. They don't need to be this many, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Alright. So now we have those taken care of. Barrels are in the network. So let's grab our car, which I left over here somewhere. Actually, before we get far away, let's grab like all the bricks. Right, now where's my car? There it is. Dude, I found my car. Oh, steel is, or iron's coming in. Steel's flowing again. That's a nice thing to have. Alright, let's build a couple of train stations. 1, 2. Blow that out. We'll go copy our requester station. Which is this guy right here. And we did not make the accumulator. Oh, I guess we don't need these either. Are you a 2? 2. Make a 2. And we have our combinator somewhere. I can never find it. There it is. Alright, so let's start requesting some stuff. Let's start requesting minus 1,000 of these. We'll also make sure that we're set as a, not that it should matter, but we are a requester thing, and we want to request a minimum of 500. We also want to start collecting the nickel here. We're going to want minus 10,000 nickel, and we're going to want minus 10,000 of this. And so this is basically just to start collecting these bits and bobs over here. So this quadrant will be used for that, which means we're going to unload it right here. And not that it really matters, but because it's essentially the exact same process. So we'll just delete these and that. We're going to slap this thing down right there. We need another substation too. And this will be our provider guy. I'm just going to sit right here, and for now it's not going to do anything, but we may have to make some changes. One missing up there. We'll go grab that, so we don't have to worry about it again winking at us while there's something important going on. I have it set up like safety zones. So this factory can actually go all the way up to here if we want, and all the way down to here. So the first thing we have is we should have, we're going to set up a logistics network that does not touch up there, or doesn't touch the other logistics network. We don't want them to overlap. Alright, and these are not what I would consider hard and firm locations. But I would like to try to keep them. Those are marked as 3s. So for now, anyway, we'll plan on that, and then we'll grab. Actually, you know what? We should probably just carry around like a small stack of this in the car. But we're gonna grab a few of the new. Whoa! I didn't realize that we had tore through this crotinium up here. We need to get that fixed. This is not our main crotinium patch, or whatever, however you pronounce it, but I want to do my best to make sure that it's gathered. Oh, that doesn't. Dee. Oh, because that's a big one. Alright, keep those going. Woo! Saw these guys. Oh, that's what's going on. These guys have mined this area down. Just trying to get all these miscellaneous patches of ore cleaned up. That's just like a side project while I'm what I was thinking about that. Do I have a large area one? I do. Alright. Let's not play on the railroad tracks. Wow, look at that line. That's pretty sweet. Alright, rivets. Grab a small. We're on the network, right? Oh, it's not. There we go. Now we got 10,000 dudes coming to take this shit away. Probably wouldn't. Well, it's fine. Bring me some goodies. Let him bring me goodies real fast. Oh! Man, my brain. Some days it does not like me. That's alright. What do we have over here? Why is YouTube complaining at me? I have a message and says I missed your stream. Well, we're back this morning. We're back this afternoon anyway. But hey, appreciate you leaving a message, showing that you care. Shows all my heartstrings in the right places. No. I need to get driving roads marked. Oh, shoot. See? And that's why. Get out of the way. Do we actually have any more? Can't catch me. Oh, excellent. We got our... One, two, three. Three's probably plenty for these robots. Alright. We are going to... What? How many dice together? 4. Really? Perfect. Okay. So we have those 4 running around. We have our Cortinium. Why do we have crushed stone in here? Must have been in the train from something earlier? Okay, whatever. Still no nickel, so kind of weird. Alright. But we do have the crotinium and we have the chlorine barrel, so really we're in pretty good shape. So we have 1, 2, 3 products right now. And really the barrels will just fly around as needed. So start with this. And this all gets processed into with this guy. We're gonna make titanium here. So my question starts to become, how quick can we? Oh no, we're gonna have to move that down. How fast can we offload here? Like, can we keep pace with this, or should we just have loaders run straight into like 3? That's my first real question. So let's do near side of the belt, and let's do near side, near side, near side. Turn off near side, and we'll do far side, which of course means this doesn't fit anymore. This takes long enough to process that we're still good. I don't think we need these to be the lightning fast ones, so we'll switch back to near side. And we're just going to try these and see if regular... Yeah, regular fast inserters are going to get the job done. So the reason it matters is energy consumption 46, right? As opposed to these guys, energy consumption 420. So I mean that's a little bit of a difference in electricity draw. Not that we're super worried about electricity, but it's always nice to have more than you need, right? All right, so this guy is cranking that away. We're going to essentially build the exact same thing. In fact, we could probably even just mirror it. Oh, that wasn't. This is red. Oh wow, are we not getting through? We're not. There we go. That'll work. So yeah, we can basically just copy this. If I had the mirror function, I think I would just copy it. In though. And 1, 2, there's no power, so we'll add power. This will be the nickel, right? Nickel that we don't have. Oh, we did that exactly the backwards way. Well, I usually don't care too much about how things are mirrored or whatever, but clearly this is using less belts than that, so. Okay, so why don't we have any nickel yet? That's a good question. Also, we want to make sure that both of these have a limit on them of about half of their thing. So in this case it would be like 80,000. But let's leave a little bit of wiggle room. So call it 50,000. Processed nickel. Let's just take a peek over here. I have the feeling what's going on is the main base is still requesting all the nickel for basically no reason. Okay, whatever. I feel like that's a disaster. Ooh, I see purple ones. Alright, so let's turn off the nickel requests. And in fact, we do have a main base out. So do we want to... We have a bunch of nickel sitting here that literally does absolutely nothing except make... Like 100% of what it does is make the... make this... Okay, so you need sulfuric acid to make that too. We need to request sulfuric acid barrels up there as well. How do we want to get some of this out? I think we don't. I think we just leave it. Okay. It'll eventually start coming over there, I think. As long as there's rubitite getting processed. Which I guess we better go check. We haven't looked in on the rubitite in a while. Things are still processing. We need to get this aluminum out of there too. Shit. A lot of aluminum not doing anything. This isn't gonna break any speed records, nor should it. Oh yeah, we don't have any use for these water barrels right now. Need to redo the ruby processing at some point too. We could connect the networks and use the same ruby or the same barrel processing, but alright, so request us like 500 of those, please. We have a few. Still no. Huh. The train's still just that swamped. Lead. I don't understand why this is. How are these not running quick enough now? Low on water? Like half of these aren't running because of water. No, it's the sulfuric waste that's screwing it. Okay. Yeah, we're having a different but related problem. So let's get another overflow valve. Let's get evaporator 1, evaporator 2, and then that overflow valve. They both want to run full time, but they were, because it was splitting one valve, it didn't fill them both quick enough. So basically one was running, the other one was not. Or they both basically continuously need to run right now. Similar, but not the same problem. In a quick unrelated note, we could turn this into sulfur, which would be fine. Do we have some plants? We don't. Can we... That only goes in the water purification plants. I'm trying to think what else we might be able to do with it. It doesn't look like anything else, so we can start stockpiling sulfur, which might be okay. I don't think I'm going to screw around with it right now, though. Speaking of screw around with it, this is caught up. Now, these should be running... Yeah, I don't think that's just it. I think there's also a water issue. There's just not enough water making it down the pipes. Yeah, only like 2 there. This isn't gonna fit anymore, so let's move it to like here. Let's see. Where's our output station? This is our requester station. Did we decide we're gonna bust everything all the way up here? Or did we not make a decision? I bet we didn't make a decision. I bet that's why we kind of gave this, let this sit to the side right now just to clear out room. So what we might do is we might actually take and add a bypass to this pattern so it can have a requester and a provider on the same track. So this would go like up and over and then back down. These really are not very good train stations. Don't, if you're watching, don't take this as your pattern. Still no nickel. What the shit? I don't understand why there's no nickel up here yet. This is gone. Is something delivering it now? No. Who's requesting nickel? This didn't get an influx of nickel, right? Doesn't look like it. Because at the same... I don't think anybody else is using nickel anywhere. It's a weird amount in here for some reason I don't understand. Something just grabbed the nickel that was in here. Also, these train stations need to be renamed before I forget. Oh, it already processed some nickel. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? Alright, let's get these train stations. So this will actually be LTN processing plant for actually no manufacturing for oh shit, how do you spell this? It's titanium, right? It doesn't say. I don't know how to spell it. We'll call it Thai for right now until I can figure out how to bloody well spell it. Thai-ain IUM. There's another letter in here. Titanium. Okay, sweet. Alright, and then this guy is the output for this, right? So, if we look over here, this is good out, this is good, this is what the name of it's doing it. If we look over here, P copper M products. So basically this, I did actually name this exactly wrong. Train stations are going to have a fit because they're going to have the same name. But this actually does need to be a P. Alright, perfect. So now this is the entry for the processing. This is the manufactured good outs. And we're going to need a bunch of stuff in here because I think we're going to make a whole bunch of titanium goods. So, but we now have... Oh, we're out of... We've processed everything. I honestly didn't expect that. Alright. No place else is requesting titanium, right? I don't want them fighting over titanium. We want to make sure that there's a reasonable... Oh, we're grabbing stuff. I want to make sure there's a reasonable supply at the base for now, where it's still needed, but long term I want that. I don't want that processed over there at all anymore. Let's not leave the car on the railroad tracks. Let's see, I think it was, yeah, let's get that cleared. Don't think we have crotinium anywhere being, and you're not. Okay. We're not doing anything with our tungsten yet. How much do you have? You have a little bit. That's enough for it to process for quite a while. Okay. So I have like 8, so. Alright. Back to nosebleed land. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't continuing to haul stuff over there. Okay. So now we have processed. So if we look at what we're doing over here, we process it and then it goes into this guy, which turns it into a gas. So it goes into a nipple machine, which I apparently didn't bring any of, but we can make. Let's actually set up another one. And while we're at it, let's also make four of those. No, actually, pipe. Cancel this and this, and put in. There we go. All right, so it's busy making the nippler. I think we also need. I think we're gonna need a fuel, right? But it has to be a particular fuel. It's got to be carbon. Is that part of the process? Carbon is. I'm not sure if it's the fuel. Yeah, to make the ingots, it needs to be carbon. Yeah, we need carbon. All right, so let's summon some carbon too. I think we're providing carbon to the network. Not 100%. If not, we need to be. We need to do a coal processing. You can never find carbon. Like they have it in a. We have the old carbon, but I don't think we want the old carbon. We need the new carbon. Which I honestly like the graphic too a lot more. There it is. See, it's in the chemical refinery. Alright, can I get 5,000 carbon? We'll have to keep an eye out and see if there's no factory providing, or no state. Ooh, let's not get right over. No station providing carbon. Huh, it's not where that's. Where are you? What? Oh. There you go, you guys better now? Oh. Alright, so this is a process that doesn't use carbon. Alright, so we're going to need to unbarrel. And honestly, I think we can probably just unbarrel. What if we unbarreled here? Alright, you're going to be acid barrels. And you're going to be chlorine barrels. And we want to make sure that you have, say, at least 20 in the network. Nope, can't copy it. You're going to be the exact same. So chlorine barrels, 20. Well, that was quick. Let's change it from 20 to 100. Alright, perfect. So you're going to request in, stick out. Really? Oh no. Darn it. Okay. Do we want to put it into a storage tank? No, I don't think so. And we'll just do your normal. Yeah, everybody does it this way method. Actually, you know what? Let's move them all down to the end, specifically so I can take this one and just turn it around like this. Still don't have any carbon. Do you have any carbon in the car, buddy? You do not. Okay. So we need carbon still in the process titanium. Titanium's easy. It's right here. That's 8 and 6. Stupid patterns. All right. Now we need carbon somewhere. Oh, it's not the network. Ideally, it would just go straight into here, too. Let's see what's in this. And we'll set that to, like, carbon less than or equal to 5,000. Alright, so carbon would come up into here. Can we get another? I don't want to push this all back one. I just don't want to. So what if this was... Hey, stop it. You, carbon, make a line. And then you guys were in long mode. Probably this one. Just if I were to guess. This uses... Yeah, these use less energy than the stack inserters. And the speed should make up for it. Okay, so we're going to need to get carbon in the network pretty soon. This will make a gas, a titanium gas. And that means we want to put like here, I think. Make sure this is a one-way valve, actually. Okay. So then that gas will come up here, and then to go from gas into bars, we actually have to go through another chemical plants? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that need anything in particular besides just the gas? Doesn't look like it. There's one. Oh wait, okay, so that should output that, and then these all go into... This basically turns the gas into a solid. That's going to make a bunch of them, actually. So this, I think, will require near side, far side. Near side, or far side, near side, near side. Samius bot is around. I haven't started him as much as I probably should. It was easier when the computer didn't restart all the time with Windows updates and stuff. Okay, so that'll come in here and get stored. And so we need to go figure out where we're going to put... Yeah. Exactly. Maybe here's a good place to... to do the coal manufacturing. It's either that or... I mean, we do have a place that, like here, it's not that far away that I could have the robots fly that stuff over there. Here's not, I mean, that's a little further probably. The robots could fly that stuff. We could also just copy it. Like, it's not that hard to just whoop, copy, move it. How much carbon do we actually have, like, in requester chests? 5,000. And that's there. Here's this one. I mean, it could fly down to here. Request 5,000. I mean, that's where it's getting this stuff. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's put the robots to work. What time is it? It's almost 2. Oh, don't hit me. I need to probably soup the car up with a crap ton of shields. Morning, Sastus. Figure out one day how you like your name requested. So give me 5,000 carbon. Well, not 50,000 carbon, 5,000 carbon. The robot should be going ape shit. Delivering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Boom. I should see a serious line of robots. There they are. Are they going to make it all the way? Place your bets, folks. Will the robots make it all the way? Or will they have to find some place to stay? Oh, no, there they go. Boop, charging. Charging. Working on... titanium processing out in the field. So now this should be realizing that there is coal or carbon in here. Bloop. Excellent. So we should get a train coming in just a second. We'll probably take that train if we get time to actually jump on it. We are requesting carbon. But see, we might do something like this to some of these other tracks. Bloop, back to the base. Here it comes. Here comes the carbon request. We need to be ready because 3,000 carbon is not going to take very long to get loaded. Get in there. Okay. Whew. Woot woot. Yeah, these roundabouts just make more sense to me. I know they're not space efficient or whatever, but they just make more sense. Alright. So now this is running up, this is going in, that's taking care of business, this is processing, we should see this now. Bloop. Alright. So now this is going. So as it slowly fills up. Uh-oh. This did not get set to be correct. There we go. So now that's should be processing nicely. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fine. It's just gonna take a little bit. These are slightly off. So now we have 4 machines making it. We should have 4 machines processing. This makes 120. This wants 120. So each one of these should be able to fill that. We always go into a buffer machine because we want to make sure that there's plenty of room for them to store extra. I could feed straight across into it and then have it tied to an extra with like an overflow valve, but then it just gets complicated. So I'd rather just run into a one-way valve first and then over. It probably wouldn't hurt to take and put a pump like here, out and back in, to continuously force it from this one to that one. Because this is where the output's going. You will get a tank differential. And this pump's not going to cost us all that much electricity, so. Alright, so this is filling up nicely. And this gets melted to make titanium ingots in the blast furnace. So we could, I think. And you need fuel. which we need to figure out how we want to get fuel up there. We could take some percentage of the carbon, which is probably the easiest thing to do, but we currently don't have any of that in a provider or anything. We could change that. We could put a little bit in a provider here, or make this a provider. I don't like making this a provider, so let's have this become the provider for that. So we're gonna want our GUI. I think we can get, it'll fit below, so we'll go up, pick up here, drop down there. Is that correct? And then this will be carbon. But before we get carried away, we want to make sure that it says carbon less than, say, 200. Otherwise, it's going to fill up super fast. Alright, and this is going to be carbon. And then we're currently not providing these barrels back to the network, but we will. God, it's so hot. The last manipulator. Why not give the item to the warehouse instead of the loader? Here? What do you... One more time. Sastus. Why not give the item to the warehouse instead of the loader? So here, I want to load this into, each one of these zones has their own little logistics network. No, at titanium. Oh, here? Why is this buffering at all? This guy? This is a liquid. Oh, you mean here? Why not have this go straight into this? I don't know, just to stay with the pattern. Like, there's no reason for it to go straight in there. This way everything unloads evenly. I mean, it could unload straight in there, and then this one would pretty much always work. I don't know. No useful, meaningful reason. All right. I mean, it's, in my brain, it's functionally the same. So, alright, if you're to make these, you need 24. How often? Crafting speed of 4. These are times 3. So these do need to be these fast inserters. So how do we want to give it fuel? Could just do a line this way, because it just needs it as fuel. It doesn't even need it as anything special. We could take... We could have it load like this. Let's go back to the GUI. So we can like pick up 2 above and stick it down like here. That's fine. Then we can just request it's like 200 carbon here. And that doesn't quite fit, which kind of makes me want to put, let's put one there. I actually decided this is actually more efficient this way. I guess I really like the idea of these being basically in line with the process that it's doing. Maybe that's what my brain keeps trying to do. And because the pattern is for the rest of the line that they're going in this way, it's just how my mind wants to put them in. I don't have like a good rhyme or reason or anything. Alright, so we're making titanium bars. Now, if we can... We got a little bit of nickel. We need nickel bars here to mix for the best ratio that I think we can get away with right now. We could also call aluminum, actually, and I believe aluminum should be in the network now, right? Like if I just call aluminum bars, they should float in here. Over here. Yep. So actually we can... You aren't efficient, but at least logical. I've never one time claimed to be logical. So we can call in the bars. Aluminum bars right over here. What do we think? Like 10,000? I'm consistent, right? That's my thinking. At least that's my hope, is that I'm consistent. Alright, so we're going to put those bars, basically we're going to kite them up here. We're going to pipe them up here. How do we want to do that? We can skip this one, run up here. Do we have the things to make a little? We don't have any wood. Where's my car? Oh yeah, I left my car over there, didn't I? Oh, I think I've deforested all the stuff over here. Well, I think there is a logic to it. It's just not necessarily makes sense to everybody. Boop, boop. It is definitely Samius logic. How about that? Alright, and I think we're going to stick... We'll put aluminum ingots here. I want to make sure that I can... Let's see. I think all the other processes are... They're all bars now, right? There's no... We'll need nickel powder at some point. Okay. My girlfriend usually say that as well. I mean, you know, if we all thought the same, it would be boring, wouldn't it? I think that's why Technical and I get along so much, because we both realize that we do things completely different. We're okay with it. You get in there. Whoosh. Now here's the question. Do we want to make this 30,000 part of this? My answer is probably, actually. But let's do it like this. Let's say you can go to 10,000. As long as it works, it doesn't matter how it's done. You know what? I don't know how I feel about that. Because I really don't like this right here like that. Okay. Let's see if we can get this finished in the next 20 minutes. Because I need to use the restroom before the gym. So we need to make nickel cathodes. They're made in the blast furnaces, which apparently I don't have any extra of. And then from the blast furnaces, we're going to go... Yeah, I'm not going through this. Although we do have sulfur. We have sulfur up here, but we don't have carbon monoxide being... Like, we don't actually have sulfur, but we could make sulfur. It'd be a good way to get rid of the sulfur too, actually. What else do we need nickel for? At some point, do we need the nickel for this? Alright, we have to make a tungsten powder. So we can mix it with nickel, we can mix it with cobalt. We don't have any other use for cobalt, so we'll probably mix it with cobalt. At my company, we say sometimes to our bosses, something that's ugly but works, works perfectly, it's optimal. I mean, I think as long as it makes sense is the main thing. And it may not make sense to everyone. Okay, so let's go get, first of all, any other rocks or trees along the way. Let's get them gone. I don't feel like deforesting that though. Oh! Oh! Trying to honorably suck a poo here. Alright. Honorable suck a poo. This guy is dead. Do we not have any of that being mined anywhere? Not at all, huh? Guess we can put the robots to work. Sounds terrible. How much of that is over there? 1.8 million? Yeah, I don't know. We'll let that live for now. I'll store that shit someplace for now too. Down here, right? So this chest, chemical furnace Mark 4, glass furnace Mark 4. Okay, that's still left over from when it was screwy. I'll throw some presses in the Alright, never mind. We're good. I came over here for something. Does anyone remember what it was? Like anybody? These furnaces, right? That was it? Okay. Where are we going? Apparently away. I'm gonna put in some sidewalks, crosswalks somewhere. Oh, I changed my mind. How quickly can we mine most of this? We only have one Mark III drill. Let's go this way. One second, I'll catch back up with the chat. Got my bard to 20. Well, congratulations. I'll DDO tomorrow, so I haven't played DDO for, except for the Wednesday stream, for a while. I want to make sure there's 10,000 room in here for 10,000 sapphirite. The this guy. 10,000. Sapphire should fill up pretty quickly. You're playing right now. I've won run quest every day this week, working through the new quest, trying to get a nice baseline for them and the monster loot with for the wiki. Yeah, I need to, but I don't know. I need to get Samius to a place that I'm happy playing him again. And then I'll probably go experiment with all the quests I haven't done yet, just to have done them all. Probably somewhere in the 20th level range. I'll go around and do stuff. Just collect all these rocks. What's this? Oh, I left a gun out here. That's nice. What's up with Bitcoin? It's trying to die, right? Basically, the economy's falling out of it. Let's see what Facebook says. It's still trending. Bitcoin is having a problem. Somebody joined the channel. Hey, what's up?
Not a lot.
Let's see here. According. Cool. I'm okay. Just doing some streaming here. Yes, but I would love to look at this article about Bitcoins, but it's auto-playing shenanigans over here somewhere. Here we go. Don't ever auto-play anything ever. Alright. So this is saying is dividing into two places. Disagreements about how to operate the currency has led to a new strand called Bitcoin Cash, which is breaking off from the Bitcoin system.
Yeah, it's super volatile.
Well, I mean, it's a currency that has zero backing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna like make a purchase of Bitcoin, do it. If you're gonna like use your computer to grind out and generate Bitcoin by doing whatever coding nonsense, then you could take some cash, but I would not put savings down.
Yeah,
Unless you super know what you're doing. You do like short term, it's high risk.
I mean, again, it's like, oh, that's why. Get rid of this complaining. When you invest in something, it's like buying up, the zero credit, or the subprime mortgages or whatever in the not too far back, like it's all risk. It's all on you.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, we're currently in the process of trying to get our shit together on. Oh, actually, this is mining at half speed now as well. We're trying to get our act together on titanium or something. I can't even remember, to be honest now. Not me. Never, not one time. Just ask these guys watching the stream. They know. They know I'm a screw up. Alright. So what? One is less skilled in the arts of massage. Oh, yeah, it's barmaids and queens.
I guess you say that, but the masters fail more times than the novices tried.
That's probably true.
But just by doing something, you are already succeeding.
Sounds like some new age commie bullshit to me. Alright, we got it. Let's see. And then what? You need gas? Damn it. At least it's the right stuff this time. Well, you know what? Let's actually shut that down from there. Okay, so how much do we need a second of this? 4? So we can just use one of these. And then how do we want to fuel this? Again, obviously carbon is the answer. The question is, how do we... Because of, like, especially the poles that are in the way. I really don't want to have like a chest in the middle that it goes and pulls from and just feeds 2 machines, and I got to maintain 3 chests or 4 chests or whatever. I don't want to do that. But it's going to be hard enough to get to feed a warehouse. Let's see, can we melt these ingots, or do we have to go to another step on these ingots for these bars? Yeah, we go cathodes. Okay, so we do need another step of processing. That'll also need carbon, right? Because these need fuel. So the way we're currently doing is like this. So maybe we should just plan on it. That one being like this. If we go up one, what does it look like? Damn you. Oh, you're not needed. I mean, you will be, but you're not currently needed. Alright. Wonder if I should shift these down and not try to get maximum value out of them. Like just put like one here and put like another one over here somewhere. And then that guy can go. That fit here? Oh, but no wire connects to it there. Can we make a big one? A big one just like cover everything? go. Yeah. Well, again, bad, but that's part of the idea.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, it is more than one is easily able to take a chunk out of. Alright, so let's grab... Again, I want this to be, I think, in line. And this is faster. This has no power. Again, we just make a biggin. And I just put a biggin down and like cover this whole thing. And we're gonna exit. There we go, that's not terrible. Alright, so let's request a little bit of carbon. Using this thing, 200 carbon, go. And then, let's see, some long angle, or long arm shenanigans. Stupid patterns. Okay, and short-armed. Let's see if a regular stack insert will get the job done. It should. Okay, cathodes. We've been building into this side. And now with that there, I think we have to build to this side. So here. Let's see what this looks like. I don't know if this is right, wrong, indifferent. Oh, the citric acid is not included yet. That's fine. We can add that in a moment. That's the wrong stuff, though. There's the sulfuric acid. And this is why we don't have construction robots in all the places. In line right there. Wow, we got diddly dick squat. We have 0 steel, really? Alright, back to the base. To the nosebleed section. And I'm out of beverage. So, for a warning, next week might be sporadic on the stream.
What's going on?
The wife has taken some vacation days, and she had talked about going to see my mother, but then I think we talked ourselves out of that. Yeah, it's a long trip and an expensive destination. For what will probably end up being a very short trip. You know, I mean, it'd basically be the equivalent of you coming down to visit for dinner.
Oh, yeah. It's a long drive.
Yeah.
For that.
I mean, it's 6 hours one way, so. But yeah, we had kicked around that idea. Screw it. Let's just do it like that. Alright. And then, do I have a place where this is being regathered?
Confused, you get a wild bug up your ass, you can always come and visit me. Got a playable mattress that you can sleep on, and
You're gonna make some inappropriate comment about how my wife can sleep in your bed, and I'm gonna just...
I've got a playable mattress you can sleep on. Which probably doesn't sound very comfy.
Again, not the problem. The problem is that all the animals and stuff that would need to honestly be... Alright, this is our out bucket, so we're gonna... yeah, we'll go like that for now. We currently don't have a need for those barrels, but we'll get them in the system in a minute. We have none of this because we don't have any... Oh, we got through all the processed titanium. Okay. But, like, my brother and his fiance, they're on vacation out of town for the next week. And then my brother Shane has got a marathon to run.
Oh, okay.
So it's like... Oh yeah, you can come visit, but no one will be around. It's like, well, not exactly what I'm looking for in a visit. Yeah, I do not know where I want to put this. I guess for now we'll just... Let's put one there for now. Okay. So these are busy being turned into cathodes, and the cathodes are going to get blast furnace did it here. If I remember correctly, the blast furnaces are going to need some fuel as well. That's why we went ahead and made a spot for that. And all the fuel right now is this. So then blast furnace eye. We were leaving a space. Yeah, let's continue to leave a space. 1, 2. Kabonkonk? Oh, that's not me. Yeah, convincing my mother to come visit is an uphill battle. It's probably what you're referencing, actually. Is that why I probably lamented over the fact that my mother never comes and visits already. Alright. Let's see. Do I want to go this side? Probably. Unless, what? Oh, this is not hooked up to power anywhere. Fix that. Boop. Wow, this is embarrassing. Alright, and then we'll turn these into long handle mode. And these guys are going to make 24 of them. What? Oh. I need two. I need two of these. Perfect. Alright.
How long does keep that chicken out there?
It's not like it's gonna burn.
Get dry.
It won't get dry. Not in the solar oven.
Is that whatever chicken? So that chicken, you're making that for like lunch and stuff, right? Okay. So I'm going to the store.
Okay. Are you asking me what I need?
If you need something, you need to tell me. I need to know what you want to do by dinner.
Why don't you get another thing of chicken?
Get another thing of chicken.
Right, because that's 6 pieces, and Remington said he wanted to eat some. Why don't you get some, like, romaine lettuce? Why don't you get a thing of tortillas? Why don't you get, like, some brats or something that we can throw in the solar oven? And then... I don't care. Whatever meats you want to bring. Why don't you also grab some nuts that I can eat?
Nuts.
Like either some cashews or actual nuts. Not peanuts. Actual nuts.
So you don't have any preference for going for dinner
Meats
any night?
and vegetables.
It's probably not happening.
Steamed broccoli and steak.
So I'm just gonna spend our whole food budget for you to eat this week.
I'm just saying. I don't care, babe. Whatever you end up getting will be more than fine.
So I got $100.
Whatever you want to get is totally fine. You want to do macaroni and cheese and hot dogs again another night? That's fine. You want to do whatever.
I was thinking of making a lasagna.
Okay.
Probably not tonight. Probably not tomorrow night since I have to go gone. Probably Thursday.
Sounds fine.
So at some point, somebody's got to take Remy to take a fucking driving test. And they close at 5:45 and they don't get tests after 5.
Okay. Did you make an appointment or is it?
No, you only have to make an appointment if you want to do a CDL test. So you gotta go out there, and you gotta be out there before 5.
Okay.
Probably way before.
Did they say you want to call for place in line or anything like that?
No.
Yeah,
It's like any other fucking public office. First come, first served.
okay.
So whatever you want to take off my plate this week, I will let you know. I'm very stressed.
Okay. We can make a day, and Remy and I can go take the test.
So far, he's done 0 things I've asked him to do.
What? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, you're being hard.
Oh. Surprised a teenager's not helpful. Have a good night, Sastus. Let's just change this all to blue belt. I didn't send an email back. That is my email. Like, you got me. That was it. I started looking at some of the stuff to change on YouTube. I really don't use like Skype or Viper, but my Facebook is also Samius Garobo. So if you want to jump on Facebook and hit me, you can find me there too. I'm pretty sure I'm the only Samius Garobo in the book. So now why is... So this is not keeping up. These are unloading, but this is not keeping up. But when this couldn't unload, this was fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go back to... Ah, we'll leave it. Whatever, who cares? Alright. Well, I guess I had better use the restroom so I can get to the gym. I didn't go yesterday because I was not... my migraine would not let me. And it sounds like I gotta go yell at Remy for not doing any of the things his mom asked him to do, but I thought they were all when he wanted to do them, so just life lesson. That's not really what they mean when they say whenever you want. Oh, we've already gone through a ton of these barrels. Alright, so it'll come get those empty barrels when there's enough. This is going, we're almost ready to process. Like, we have all the things we need to make the this recipe of the molten titanium. Aluminum ingots, titanium, and tin. No, shit. Not tin. I guess this aluminum was unnecessary. Dang it. That's fine, whatever. So we'll just have to ship this aluminum ingots back out for now. But we can make the nickel and titanium right here. And then in the future, if we want, we can... If we ever get the tin processing, we can some of the tin process stuff in. But for now, we'll just do molten titanium. And then... we'll start setting up the titanium processing, all the things we want to do with titanium, and then ship them out over here. So we'll, at the very least, we'll make plates. We'll probably make gears and bearings and whatever else we need to make with titanium. That's like a tier 1 raw product. And then we'll start busting them out. Alright guys, thanks for watching very much. We appreciate it as always. We'll be back probably later tonight with, if I were to guess, probably some Heroes of the Storm, maybe some more of this. I'm not real sure. If you're watching this later on YouTube, we're live at twitch.tv/SamiusGarobo, as well as here at youtube.com/SamiusGarobo. And of course, if you're watching watching live, you can go over to YouTube and check those videos out. Okay, people are hitting me up on Facebook. I will get you guys approved. And thanks again for hanging out. We'll see you guys very soon. Peace.